some things you don't. This is called Love Turns. Milk will not uncurdle, river upwards into the carton. Seeds can't climb through soil and leap back into pods. The phantom limb remains an empty folded pant leg. For a while you smile, mouth those same 3 words, while your heart adjusts its top hat, scarf, then strolls jauntily out the door. I said the second section, this is in 3 sections, love, loss, and redemption. And the second section pulls the narrative characters, some one out into the world, where they start to witness things that are going on that are very disturbing. And they begin to look in their own memory, which is sometimes equally disturbing, and start to understand the forces in their own lives. And then you have to find a way to get back into the world again, and get out of that, and find some hope. And this poem actually was one of the few poems that's pretty closely autobiographical. And it happened at Carolina Beach, where I got caught in a rip current. And of course, afterwards I mentioned on Facebook, and everyone gave me all the advice that, yeah, I know that, but however, the rip current didn't act like it was supposed to. You know? This one's imaginatively called Rip Current. To the surfer whose face I don't remember, more a failure of character than observation, I can't believe the curl I caught 20 feet from shore ripped me seaward 1,000 feet out to a doldrum surface the size of a battlefield, framed by the crashing froth of 12-foot swells. All the information I'd memorized, stroke at an angle toward shore, or swim parallel out of the current, failed when the ocean refused to behave like Wikipedia. And my arms would only move like the 58-year-old tools they are, and not the arms of memory. After 5 minutes of no movement save backwards, drift with the outgoing tide, I scanned the steamed mist horizon, listened to the crosshatch sea sizzle like the burning bodies of soldiers entrenched in douse of kerosene. Fearful of losing the one thing that might keep me alive, I clutched tighter to the smiling sea turtles of my kiddie boogie board and floated backwards beneath the acid rays of the sun. Like Michael the Archangel, you were suddenly there, winging forward over the deep water surf. I grasped the black cord dangling from the back of your board, stroked, true, kicked a little, but mostly let myself be led like a child holding hands across the divide of the terrifying intersection of tide and current. I'm sorry I failed to earn your grace by remembering anything about you. And maybe in a quantum universe, I am paying for my sins by gulping burning draughts of salt-thick water. As I swirl to the bottom, you never let me know.
Wow.
So this brings the character back into the world and into relationships. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, as you get older, hopefully, there's a little bit more maturity to your love and sophistication, but there's also the constant breath of mortality which you can't avoid. You don't know this yet, Steph, but it's coming. Anyways, this is called Autumn Love. On the dogwood, 5 seeds dangle from each broken star of open orange husk. The silk-feathered discs of the butterfly bush burst from their dried and curling pods. A sour mash of apples rotting in the high grass fails to dissuade the wren from singing. And you, whose eyes and smile slide open within the folds and wrinkles of your face, like dayspring coruscating through the swaying pines, sow seeds against the undeniable cold flurries of coming winter. And it is a novel. People die in it. People suffer illnesses. And people try to figure out how to go on. This is called Ventilator. It's actually 3 haiku. It's a 3-line haiku, and then a 2-line haiku, and then a 1-line haiku. stacked on top of each other. Ventilator. Final holdout. I order the ventilator removed. Shutting down life support. Losing more than her. It's time, I say, taking all her time away. And two more. This is called First Advent Without. I couldn't exactly get the rhythm completely right, so I revised what's in the book. I did the same with my novels when I published. There's nothing I can give you, not the soft whispers of rain on a skylight, nor the first lovely rush of heat flowing into a cold room, no rich bitter smells of wood smoke, coffee, or the sweet milky scent of a baby nursing. Nothing to be heard, no urgent harmonies of Bulgarian choirs, foot shuffle bop, or smiling scat song, nor the mournful lilt of a Celtic carol, whose smoke floats over the soft flicker of blue flames in the fire. I can offer no arms to encircle you, no lips to nestle in the soft yielding skin of your throat, no gentle fingers to caress your face, breasts, thighs. All I can do is dance alone, whirl and spin, my fevered body, my love, my mouth open, my love, my heart, my soul, a plea, my love, my ecstasy, a pulse, a flow, my love, my joy, my love, my prayer. There is nothing I can give you this Christmas, but the hope you will be outside my window in the star-jeweled sky. Your face will feel my reaching hands touch you, cradle you, draw you home. And Approaching Grace, which closes the volume, because this is actually set down in this area too. And you go on. You find other reasons to love, because what is your option? What is your choice? You know, this is the world. You have this life. You have to embrace it. Approaching Grace. A woman wearing a towel shawl over a long dress stands in the rush of tide, beating a bodhrán. Her body chants from foot to foot. The whitecaps crash her hem. Across the flagellant water, a crimson sun rises above the mast of a shrimp trawler, burns through the heliotrope haze. The woman chants, beats, sways, her offered prayers lost in the guttural glissade of the sand-crunching waves. The woman I love arches a sun salutation. Her mermaid hair flows, wild tangles in the breeze, like the sea oats that shiver on the weed-protected dune. Along the porch railings, tourists peep out, tentative as snails. Housewives in bathrobes, men in gym shorts and t-shirts. They smile shyly at me in my paisley boxers. A Japanese mystic claims the ocean contains every thought that ever existed. The priestesses of Sangora baptized with this wisdom on the coast of South Africa. I approach grace by watching the feral curl of white froth, rising sun, chanting woman, the red infusion of morning light on my lover's already glowing face. Thank you.